Hey everyone, welcome back to the Kidwell Engineering and Design YouTube channel. Just kind of wanted to show you around a little bit of what I'll be working on. So this is my 78 K5 Blazer. It's a little rough in certain areas, mainly just the metal. Believe it or not, I actually drove it here. I've already started doing some sheet metal work in it. I haven't touched it since it started snowing. It's I ended up buying a whole sheet of 16 gauge to replace part of the floor because they don't make that part for it anymore. But it's just got a small block in it, the 305, a 350 turbo, and a 203 transfer case. And then it's got some holes all just everywhere. Yeah, here's the other side of the Blazer. It's pretty crusty. I've got rockers. The fenders. It's on my dad's truck over there. They're actually going on these. He decided that he wanted the 80s front end on it. About the only thing that's decent on this thing is the front bumper, and it's still not perfect. But I wanted a 70s square body again. I had a 77 Suburban in high school. It was lifted. Granny 4-speed through 350. But somehow, though, rough as this thing is, the seats are damn near perfect. So I got that going for me, Like there's not a rip at all in the seats. They're just old. But yeah, so there's the Blazer. And then it's my 07 Jeep Wrangler. Got 121,000 miles on it. 6-speed manual. Drive it every day. I'm thinking about taking the lift off and the 35s and putting 33s on it. Apparently my brother hit a duck on here. Yeah, I bought this 2024. It was all stock. I made the spare tire carrier when I had 37s for it, and then I got rid of those, and now I don't have a spare tire. So the old heat wave going on there. But yeah, it's not just automotive stuff I'll be doing. Mainly that, but like this mower over here I got off a buddy of mine I used to work with. Got it running, and then I built a homemade plow for it. And it's got an ATV winch. I made a mount for it underneath the hood. My heat shield. But yeah, I need to fix that too. I tried to use it whenever it started snowing. Wouldn't start. I think either the valves came out of adjustment or it's got a hole in the rocker arm. The push rod went through it. This truck here, my dad bought it like 4 or 5 years ago, and then I ended up with it. It's factory 6.2 diesel. I never could get it running, so I built a small block for it. Put cab corners, rockers on it, and then this is an 84. And then my brother ended up with it. And then all the body panels that aren't on here anymore are now on his crew cab. I actually ended up buying that truck for him last year. It was a dream truck of his. I bought a cab, a frame, and a title. And then we pulled the axles out of this truck. And we ended up buying a frame section. And we used all the front leaf spring mounts and mounted them on that. And then it's got a 4-inch lift on it. But Dad wanted, well, technically Dad didn't want it. My brother wanted to get rid of this truck, and I was going to end up with it. And then I ended up with that K5 Blazer. And Dad ended up with this truck again. No motor, transmission, or axles. So I ended up trading a truck to a friend of mine at work for another square body. I took the axles out of it, put it under this one, cut the roof off of it, to try to fix the roof on my K5 Blazer when I get to it. And then I built this flatbed, which first one I ever built, so it's not the greatest, but I mean, I'm not worried about it going anywhere. It's not done yet, obviously, but yeah, it's thick enough that it should hold whatever Dad wants to put on it. So, but yeah, that's just a little bit of what we'll be doing. Eventually, when we get all this done, I'm sure that I will end up buying something else to work on, because I'm stupid that way. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure you guys can tell I'm nervous in front of a camera, so I'm hoping the more I do this, better I'll get at it. And then hopefully here in a couple weeks or so, I'll actually be able to get the barn straightened up, or even my garage, and start working on actual projects, and like showing you guys not everything, but the majority of the work that I'm doing and why I'm doing it the way I'm doing it. But yeah, all right, well, I will see you guys later. Hey everyone, this is a few days after I've shown you around the Blazer. We're actually at my house right now, so the garage is a wreck. I haven't had a chance to clean it yet, but kind of wanted to show you around my 67 C10. So this was actually my mom's first truck. She got it when she was 17, and when I graduated high school, she gave it to me. Well, it had some rust in the roof on the inside. I've got a patch panel for it. I just haven't had a chance to get it welded in yet. I got a brand new door. I've got 2 brand new fenders. The factory hood. So this was a factory long bed. It was a 283 3 on the tree. I bought the Brothers Trucks short bed conversion kit. Oh, but you can't see it in there, but I cut it down to a short bed, sectioned the bed sides. I bought a cheap eBay 4-link kit for it. I didn't like the brackets that it came with because they were only 1/4 inch, so I made my own brackets. They are 3/8 Not sure how everything's going to work out, which and not everything's fully welded yet, but the brackets that I made, you can kind of see them there. I went through the frame rail. I'm going to run a gusset on front and back, and then I'm going to box the inside, so hopefully it's strong enough. And then I also want to make kind of like a drive shaft loop, but it'll also try to stop it from moving when it's under load. Yeah, they're just cheap 5/8 Heim joints. Eventually, I'd like to go to a Johnny joints or something, but they're expensive, and I'm just a maintenance guy. So, and then I bought cheap eBay. Actually, no, I got those on Amazon. Coilover mounts. Yeah, I actually heard about these coilovers. I initially planned on trying to run Razor 1000 shocks, and the height was perfect. They just weren't stiff enough. The coilovers, I got them. Oh, I can't remember the name of the company now, but I actually heard about them from Puddin's Fab Shop. People that don't know me, Puddin's Fab Shop is my favorite YouTube channel, and my wife says me and him are just alike, so I figured he's doing good. I might as well try it. But for right now, I'm still running a Panhard bar in here. I thought about trying to build my own Watts link. I just haven't had a chance to sit down and try to draw it up yet. But eventually, it'll get a Watts link. But yeah, these coilovers though, they're like, I think I give $230 for them. Like, they're cheap. Hopefully they work. I also wanted to, an Allison 1000 that may go in this truck eventually. But I also wanted to kind of show you guys tools that I've already built or I'm in the process of building. This is a homemade English wheel that I built a couple years ago, mainly just to see if I could do it, because I knew I was going to be working on this truck. It works. It's the only thing I wish I'd have done different. As you can see, that gap right there, it's just a little bit off, but there's enough play in this that if I loosen all these set screws up, and then I can kind of pull that up, it'll level it out. And then I've also got a convex roller also, but I've played around with it just to see if it actually puts shape and stuff, and it does. And then radius anvils for sheet metal. So you got a little one and then a bigger one. It's actually bolted in. If you pull it out, there's a nut on the bottom side. You can unbolt that and it comes out of this piece. And you put this one in there and bolt it in. I also built the stand for that English wheel. It's got a brake on it so it doesn't roll away. And then I built a shrinker stretcher stand, and sometimes it's a lot easier to hold a piece of metal up with both hands, and then you use your foot. That's works a lot better that way. Your arms don't get wore out. But and then I'm in the process of building this right now. So what this is, I've never actually seen one made, and I haven't used it yet, so I don't know if it works or not, but in my head it works great already. So right now I've got it roughly drilled for 6 by 5.5 bolt pattern and 8 by 6.5. So my idea is, once I drill them out, get studs to slip in there, but bolt the factory steel wheel on, like the factory, just I think they're like 6 or 6.5 inch wide, like rallies and stuff like that, or just like the plain all steel 8-lug wheels. But I'm going to mount up here a telescoping arm that will hold a scribe. So once the wheel's bolted on here, I can make a mark and then spin this around, which it should be perfectly centered. But make a scribe mark so that way I can cut a factory steel wheel, and then I'm gonna try to widen them. So I'll probably end up going 3-inch on the steel wheels that's on my K5 Blazer, and then if it turns out good, I might end up trying to make a set for my dad for the gray flatbed. But yeah, I also have built a slip roll, which it's actually not here right now, but I don't know if it'll do. I'm planning on using 3/16 to widen them. I know that's thicker than a factory steel wheel, but that's what I can get cheap, so that's what I want to try to do. So hopefully that slip roll will do that. If it doesn't, we probably thought it should have. And if it doesn't work, I'll just build another one that's stronger. Yeah, I'm not good at writing stuff down and drawing stuff. Like, I design stuff in my head. Usually if I draw something out, I'll see all the reasons why it won't work, and then I get in my head trying to figure it out, where I've figured out that I'm better at doing stuff if I start to build it, and if I run into issues, I figure out how to just fix it then, instead of trying to think about it before it happens. And then this Harbor Freight tire changer that I have modified. Oh, easy. But I've modified it so this goes in here. It's got a duck bill on it, makes it all a lot easier. But yeah, that. And I also bought a cone off Amazon for like 20 bucks. But you lock it down. You can do, when I built it, I think I made it so you can do a 22, I think. They're a 20 or 22 inch wheel. But when I use it, I've got anchors in the ground there. But yeah, it works pretty good. I've actually changed all the tires on that van. The tires that came off of my crew cab, I put them on a set of wheels that I had on a square body, and I used that. But yeah, this is my other truck. I bought it 2018 with 132,000 miles on it. It's a 01 crew cab short bed, 2500 HD. It's got the Allison 1000 and the 8.1 liter in it. It's got 190,000 miles on it. I don't drive it a whole lot anymore. I just pull trailer with it sometimes. And I've actually been driving it this week because I've had to haul some stuff. But still has no rust on it anywhere. I'll probably never get rid of this truck. And then my wife's Challenger. Quarter panel got replaced last year. They got in my mother-in-law was driving it, and then someone had ran into it when it was parked. But yeah, 2013. I think I had 64,000 miles on it when we bought it. It's got like 80 on it now. But yeah, it's been a decent little car for her. But yeah, that's what I got today.